Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is the launch of my channel and I'm super excited to be sharing my crafting and travel experiences with you through Spiti Crafts and Travels. The first video is of course about crafting, and today we are going to see how to make Lippan Kaam. Lippan Kaam, also known as mud and meadow work, is a traditional mural craft of Kutch, Gujarat. Lippan or mud washing using clay or animal dung keeps the interiors of the houses cool. This fascinating artwork is done largely by women of Rabri community. Today let's try out this traditional and unique form of art to create a DIY wall decor piece at home. We need a bunch of materials for this project, as you can see. Let's check out what are those. The list of materials are available in the description box as well for your reference. I'm using a calendar as a base today. You can use any type of cardboard or a plywood board that you have. It's time to prep the board. Here, because I used a calendar, I had to go with a ceramic mix base coat first, and on top of that 2 coats of white paint. This is to ensure that the board is opaque enough to begin with our design. And now I'm going for a mandala design, so I have marked the center of the board and circles around it as well. Decide on the number of layers needed for the mandala based on the size of the board. Here I'm going for 6 to 7 layers and paint it with the colors of your choice. After making some rough sketches on the rest of the area, I have decided to go for check patterns along the borders, and I have painted the complete board with the color preferences of my choice. It's time for the clay dough now. We will need 1 cup of Plaster of Paris, half cup of Fevicol and half cup of water. Please ensure you wear gloves before starting to mix all these ingredients. Once you mix them all, start to knead just like a roti dough. You can adjust the consistency if it is too moist or too dry. The dough must be super soft and moist to be able to hold shapes and make patterns. You can even store this dough in Ziploc pouches. It stays good for several weeks and you can use them whenever needed. Using this clay, I have rolled it into thin lines and created borders both for the mandala design and the check patterns along the sides of the board. Now to decorate the check patterns, let's go for a floral design. For that, take a small portion of the dough, roll it into a tiny sized ball. Tap it in the center and press it along one corner. Yes, we have our sharp tipped petal now. We will have to make hundreds of these petals along with circular patterns because our board is really huge. Now that our petals are ready, before gluing them, I would like to clean the check boxes with a damp Q-tip, in case if there is any dust particles settled during our making process. This would really help us to clean all of those boxes. Now we can start gluing. I'm just placing one round mirror in the center and 6 petals surrounding the mirror. This gives us a perfect sized flower for the box. I'm going to repeat the same for rest of the boxes. We are following a uniform floral pattern across the borders. To decorate the mandala, I am going with round mirrors for the outermost layer and one layer with tilakam mirrors and the other with diamond shaped mirrors. On the alternative layers, I am going to be using the patterns we made out of our clay dough. The same petal patterns comes in for one of the layers and the rest with different sized circular patterns. We are now almost done with the mandala decor and half of the check pattern decor is completed as well. This is how it looks. We are done with the borders. Now let's focus on the two saffron areas that we have on top and bottom of the mandala. I have some diamond shaped mirrors, so I'm inspired by the shape and I would like to go for some diamond shaped patterns for this. I'm just trying out and doing some placements to see what works best. I'm satisfied with the placements and I have decided to go ahead. So I have taken a portion of the dough to make thin lines and form borders for this design. You can also use any air dry clay like Shilpakar clay or any other clay to make this project. Here we have gone for a DIY clay mix, but if you have an alternate clay solution you can definitely use it. And you can also make straight lines, big ones, if your clay texture is doing perfectly fine. Here I had a bit of dry mixture this time, so I have gone for bits and pieces of lines, but it's not to worry, I'm going to patch them and make it look seamless. Now I'm done with both the saffron areas and it looks good for me, so I'm now focusing on the four corners of the mandala. I'm going for a mini mandala design on all the four corners using our ceramic shapes and mirrors. I think we can still enhance the saffron areas, so I'm going to paint on the three edges of the diamond shapes using the same color I used for the check patterns. I'm just using the extra red paint to coat on the top area of the board. Back to painting the corners of triangles and diamond shapes, and I'm also making a green coat under the red layer which we just made. Now the paint job is completed. Let's now work on clay to form some border lines which gives a more complete look for these designs. Now it's time to decorate the topmost area of the board, and I have decided to go only with mirrors. I'm just placing one round mirror in the center and covering it with 4 tilagam shaped mirrors around, and I'm going with the same pattern throughout the area. Just giving some final touches and gluing some of the round patterns in the areas wherever it is missing. A final look of our Lippan Kaam project, and I'm super excited and freaking out about how this has turned out. Look how traditional, vibrant and intricate this piece of art looks like. I mean, it's worth all the efforts. It took me several days to finish this because the size of the board was huge and I was able to do it only during weekends whenever I found time. But I thoroughly enjoyed making it, and the outcome is super exciting. Clay works, mirrors and the bold colors has all come together so very well, and this is definitely a great addition to your wall decor or to your home as such. Do try it out and let me know in comments below how it turned out for you. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did doing it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you soon with another interesting video. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.